So I got called out the other day by a longtime viewer in the comments of my last POV drive with the Mazda 3. Man, you gave us a look at how you wanted your car to look like at the end of the year, and all I'm seeing are exhaust videos and light bulb swap. Where's the content I was promised? Regarding back to April, I believe it was, when I did the first rendering and video of explaining what was gonna happen to this car, I took that comment to heart a little bit because I'm more than thankful that I got that comment. So without further ado, I am announcing you that this car is gonna be undergoing the knife and getting its wrap done for August, probably the first week of August, I'm hoping. And the wheels should be on it by the end of August. And then we're gonna pump that out. I got a ton of news to start with this video. Obviously, we're gonna be prepping this to get the wrap done. But there's a couple things that I wanna talk to you guys firstly. Number one, I will be moving out of my current place with a girlfriend and moving in with a group and hopefully getting a garage or a detached garage on site. So this will be no more, and I will be able to kind of be a bit more free with filming and working on the cars like I was down at my parents' place where we were for so many years. It was just easy to work on the cars and stuff, a lot easier. This place, I just like, there's like no motivation, and that's why I haven't done anything. I don't even have power tools yet. Number two, I'm proud to announce that the channel, well, not the channel, but I am being sponsored by an up-and-coming company, well, company kind of brand sort of situation here called McGill Racing Division. I'm super stoked. We got a little project brewing up with him, or with me and him, so he's got some sick merch that when I get some shirts in, I'm gonna have to show you guys. If you guys want to check out the catalog, there's some Mazda 3 Ronin merch. Link will be in the description. Take a look. He's gonna be building a Whipple Supercharger Mustang into 1100 wheel horsepower. Like, he's got Ronin. It's got an, I think it's a 89 or 91 Miata, that's like mint. An FC RX-7 with like 35,000 kilometers on it, and an R3 RX-8. So anyways, it's been a hell of a busy month. Birthdays, other stuff, more other stuff, but we're finally back in the shop. It's been a while since we've actually been in the shop and recorded something. So today, there's some things that we're gonna be doing to the car and what we need to do in order for it to get wrapped. Because if I don't do these things, then it won't get wrapped. And I didn't realize this until I did the latest rendering. So if we take a look at the Mazda 3, something that you guys probably wouldn't really have noticed in a lot of videos unless the sun's hitting it, is that I have this big old dent in this door, and I've had this here pretty much since I've owned the car. I threw it into a ditch, mailbox struck it, and I've had this dent here ever since. You might say pull the dent, this whole skin needs to be replaced. You guys can see on the inside there a little bit, all the way along here, you can hear the crustiness bubbling and rusting out from, I assume, there must be like an entrance for water right there. Undercarriage piece got mashed up. We're gonna see if we can kind of push that down a bit so the side skirt fits a little bit better. Probably next weekend, hopefully. Replacing this door skin so there's no dent, because the wrap will be going pretty much directly over this. And what we're gonna be doing today is the side skirts. As well as just something little that I should have done a long time ago, is these side skirts are painted black. It's not paint matched, and so the wrap's gonna be going on the side skirts as well, which means I need to get these paint matched. So what we're doing today is we're gonna be pulling off these side skirts. But here's the catch. When I put these side skirts on a long time ago, because this car is not a GT, I don't have side skirt holes in the undercarriage part. So I use constructive adhesive. Have stayed on this car and show no sign of moving, and we're constructive adhesive right onto the clip holders. So The objective today is to somehow get the constructive adhesive soft enough to where I can kind of hopefully like pull it apart. So that's what we're doing today. And then obviously as we go further on for wrap, I'm gonna be pulling like the badges off. I'm hoping that they can wrap over the badges because maybe I'll go badgeless in the back. But other than that, we're gonna hit these side skirts and we're gonna see, hopefully, if we can take them off. So let's get started. All right, so this has been a lot easier already than I thought. Obviously I have the 2 pins pushed in there, and then obviously, like I said, constructive adhesive all over the clips, and all of them are pretty much coming okay. I pry it up enough and then I stab this through the constructive adhesive and it pretty much pulls apart. It's just like a really, I don't know, weird rubber. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get it off of like in here, but obviously the objective right now is to get the side skirt off, so. Perfect. So if you guys come over here, I'll show you some extent of that side skirt damage. So you can see, obviously it was hit right here. It did all the way and mushed this in. So you can see like this is flat and then it's caved in right here. I wish I knew about this earlier because now this is starting to rust out. I mean, this whole piece, at the end of the day, you probably get this cut and re-weld it in, but that's a little scary. So I mean, what I can try and do, actually, you know what, this might even be just from frame banging on stuff because this car does sit low. But anyways, what I'm gonna do now is try and clean up this general area of all this constructive adhesives. I'm gonna do the same on the side skirt there. I'm gonna try and see if I can pry that out a bit more and figure this piece out as well. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna cut these constructive adhesives off.
Guys, look at that. Wow, nice.
Now the other side has been done. I'm gonna have to deal with those white little twinkly stars and having a GT bumper with no side skirts, but that's the life for now. So like I said, before we put the side skirts back on, we need the new door, and we also need to level this out and figure out what's going underneath here. I'm just about to order a can of paint match so that we can make this look a little bit more prettier, have it back to normal, but this is something that will be replaced in the future and actually cut out and put in a new piece, so good measures. But other than that, the side skirts are completely off the car. You guys will see them in black with paint literally that got scratched right off. And broken. Basic video, but some good news to go with it. So I'm estimating that the wrap should be on in the first week of August, seeing as everything goes well. This car is also going to receive a full paint restoration. Probably not going to do ceramic on it because I think the paint's just too beat at this time. We'll see how it turns out, but paint resto. This thing needs it. Like you guys say, this thing's shiny, but look at that. It's not. So this car's getting a ton of love right now. All thanks to that one comment. But that's the video for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Leave a like on the video, comment down below. Also, check out McGillRacingDivision.com. Link down in the description. Other than that, guys, keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.